because I do understand that there's a lot of repetition with families. Whatever you see, it happens
Yes.
with victims of domestic abuse. It happens with molestation.
Yeah.
It happens with pedophilia.
Yes.
There is just a repetition that you are raised with, and it's almost like embedded in your psyche. And that's just what you know to be true.
Right.
And what
So-
you know to be normal.
It starts with kind of like verbal jabs or like, oh no, I was just kidding. I didn't really mean that.
So
Like,
with him, what was it?
so with the first relationship, it was very much just like, it would be like critique of things I would
Putting
do
you
or my
down.
personality.
Putting you
Yes.
down, yeah.
Yep. But
Making you self-conscious about
right.
yourself.
But then it would be like, oh no, I didn't really mean that, or haha,
just kidding.
just kidding.
Yeah.
Like, and then they make you question your reality. It's like, wow, well, that's were they just kidding? I mean, I have a difficult time with in any relationship dynamic, people who tease each other and think that that's an acceptable way to me, if you're putting someone down or you're being like verbally ugly with someone, there's a shred of truth to that, whether you want to admit it or not.
You're actually pointing out a defect that they do have, but it's also stemming from your own insecurity, because
Right.
only a person that's not insecure would do that to hurt
Projection.
another person. It's a projection.
Yes.
Right. It's a projection that you have within yourself,
Yes.
which is where judgment comes in, right?
Right. So in this first relationship, it was kind of like the verbal jabs first. And then it was, he wasn't extreme violent with me. He just shoved me a few times. And again, that's not, it's not okay, no matter what it is. Verbal abuse, emotional abuse. Some people, I did not, but some people experience religious abuse and manipulation as well, or financial abuse.
How do you mean religious abuse?
Using the tenets of a person's religion to manipulate them, like, oh well,
But
God would
Jesus
want you
wouldn't
to
accept, that,
right.
and-
God would want you to XYZ
True.
or whatever.
Okay, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that. That's
Yeah.
very true.
So, and using your faith as a means to manipulate. And like I said, that wasn't my personal experience, but it is a way that you can be abused. So, and there was a lot of similarities between that first relationship and that second one, where it kind of, there was a slow burn or a gradual build. And, if it was all bad all the time, you wouldn't stay. No one would stay, right? So peppered in were those moments. And then other times we'd, go out to dinner or to a concert or the movies or, things that normal couples do. And you think, everything's fine now. Like, I'm okay. Like, whatever this was is past, right?
It was just a spur of the moment kind of thing. It's never going to happen again.
Right. Until it happens again.
Because it always happens again.
Yes.
Right? Like, the first time anybody puts their hands on you,
Yeah.
it's never the last.
Never. No,
Right?
absolutely not. And it tends to escalate.
Right.